On the 23rd of November 2019, I decided to make it my new goal to catch one of every single Pokémon in order to complete a living Pokédex. On October 25th, 2020, I caught every single Pokémon currently available to me. I say that because there are a few mythicals I can't catch, but besides those 12 missing Pokémon, I have caught every single Pokémon currently available. The Pokémon I'm missing are Mew, Jirachi, Fione, Manaphy, Shaymin, Arceus, Genesect, Diancie, Hoopa, Volcanion, Marshadow, and Zarude. But besides those 12, I have caught every single currently available Pokémon. This video is just going to be me going through my general thoughts of each region as I've now played through them all, and just what I like about them, what I dislike, you know, that kind of stuff. You'll notice I have over 1,000 Pokemon in this box. There are not over 1,000 Pokemon just yet. Probably will be in like 3-4 years. But that's because of stuff like alternate forms, shiny Pokemon. We'll get to that when we get to it. I will say, I just want you to bear with me for the first Kanto section. I don't have too much to say about Kanto, because I don't much care for it. So just keep that in mind going in. The rest of them are fine though. I have a bit to say. So enjoy. Okay, so starting with Kanto, the first generation. To start off this living Pokédex, I started with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It was alright. Like it's a good. It's probably the best way to experience Kanto in my opinion. Like, yeah, it doesn't have the Savvy Islands, unfortunately. It doesn't have like any Pokemon besides the original 151 and Meltan and Melmetal. But I mean, like, I found it more enjoyable than I did with Fire Red and Blue, because those are the only other 2 times I've played through Kanto. I've only played through Kanto 4 times in my life. The first time was with Fire Red, second time was Blue, and then the last 2 times with both Let's Go Eevee. I have owned Let's Go Pikachu in the past, but I sold it because, I mean, I didn't really need it. I had both games, but I just preferred Eevee to Pikachu, honestly. Gonna be real here. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to talk about this for 6 minutes, because that's how long this Kanto section goes on for. Because I find Kanto kind of boring. Like, obviously it was the first generation, so there's not as much as others. But, like, I don't know, it just doesn't really appeal to me that much. Like, yeah, it's a fun little, it was the first one, look at all these iconic locations and Pokemon. Yeah, that's cool, but like, other generations have Hydreigon and Rayquaza. So, I don't know what to say. Here's something I will say though. I don't think this is a hot take at all. I fucking despise Trace, and I'm so upset that he replaced Blue. Why would you replace one of the best parts of Kanto, which was Blue, with just someone who's more friendly than the rivals in X and Y, which I didn't think was possible? I kind of want to punch him in the dick. I don't like Trace. Blue is a fucking dude. I fucking love Blue, especially in the manga. Like, oh, if you haven't read Pokemon Adventures, do it, because it's so fucking good. Like, just as a, for like, if you like Pokemon story, then obviously the manga. That's like the best place you're gonna go to get it. And I like story in Pokemon, and we're gonna be talking about that later on as the stories, you know, got more like ambitious with Pokemon. What else? I like how in the Let's Go games they added Green. I think it was really cool to finally see her in a game. I'm kind of glad she wasn't called Leaf and was actually just called Green. I like that a lot. I like Mewtwo. He's alright. Seeing Lorelei, actually before the Elite Four in Let's Go, that was good. But I feel like I said this, but I've already forgotten, because I apparently have short-term memory loss. I said Let's Go was the best way to experience Kanto. That's probably not true, and that's just because of Trace. If Trace wasn't there, and it was Blue, or someone similar to Blue, it would be fucking fantastic. But it's not.
So you just gotta like deal with that, I guess. Some of my favorite Pokemon, actually. Well, I say some of my favorites. Most of just ones I really like do come from Kanto. Like I have a few from each generation that I like a lot, and the ones from this generation are pretty much the whole Bulbasaur line, but like exclusively, like the one I like the most out of that is Venusaur. Like, it's just really cool. It's just like a plant thing. A plant thing? A plant dinosaur. What? Why the fuck did I say thing? It's in the name. Another one I like, Porygon. I kind of always loved Porygon and the entire Porygon line ever since I heard about Electric Soldier Porygon when I was younger. Just like the whole thing just fascinated me for a good while. I remember I was just obsessed with it. Just since then, I've kind of been attached to Porygon. I've never used one on a team or a Porygon Z, unfortunately, which I kind of want to now. But I'll get to it eventually. Another one I really like is Exeggutor. After Alola and Exeggutor with the Gen 7 games, I just kind of grew attached to Exeggutor, and then in my first playthrough of Kanto, which was, of course, like I said, Fire Red, I did catch an Exeggutor, and I called it Alola, and it was a really good member of my team, and I liked having it a lot, so since then I've just really liked Exeggutor. The last Pokemon from Kanto that I really like a lot is Zapdos. It's just fucking cool looking. Like, also, electric flying, like, that's gotta be a great type, right? I mean, come on. It's got, like, a powerful energy to it, like, sharp, cool design. I've always liked that bird the most. Fuck, how long do I have left to talk about this? I have, like, shit, probably, like, another minute? God, I thought this was only 6 minutes. I like Gengar as well. I don't know how I forgot to mention Gengar. He's like the original, like, powerful ghost Pokemon. Fuck yeah, dude. Gengar's awesome. No, I'll mention that when we get to Gen 6 and Gen 8. So I got some stuff I want to say about stuff that involves Gengar, and the one that was on screen just then, Aerodactyl. I just forgotten his name for a bit. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of this section, thank God, because it's surprisingly hard for me to talk about Kanto for an extended period of time. So, on to Gen 2, please. Okay, so, Johto. This is gonna be a lot easier to talk about, because I actually really like Johto. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are some of my favorite Pokemon games, but I played through Pokemon Crystal mainly to get the Johto Pokemon. I say that, but you'll notice that a lot of the Pokemon here aren't from Crystal at all. In fact, a lot of them aren't even from Johto, because Johto Pokemon are just kind of thrown into every Pokédex, really, so I got a lot of them in a bunch of different regions. I know I got a few in Unova, but I think there's like, Pokemon from every region before Unova, like, that I got from Unova at some point. Did I say that, like, in a way that makes sense? I don't know. But, I actually started playing Crystal kind of early on, but it was pretty annoying to play through, I can't lie, because second generation, it's not as refined as the newer ones, so, it's just, like, older. It was just a little bit annoying to play through. I did still enjoy it, but it's just, I don't know. I liked Suicune. Suicune's cool. I really like Suicune's design now. I like all the legendary dogs, really. I always have, especially, like, I think the first time I really started liking the legendary dog trio, specifically Raikou, actually, or Raikou, however you want to pronounce it, was when I watched, I think it was called Pokemon, no, it wasn't Pokemon Origins, Pokemon Chronicles, I think. It was a DVD set of special Pokemon episodes that didn't focus on Ash and his friends that released. I'm not sure if it's ever released in the US, but I know it released here in the UK. So I watched that when I was younger, and there was a whole big episode dedicated to Raikou. Raikou, again, however you want to pronounce it. And I really like that. So I've just always thought Raikou was cool, and since then, I've just kind of grown to like the other two as well, especially Suicune. Just looks really nice. Pokemon Forever, I remember Suicune and that, and I was like, love that. Porygon 2, I like that as well. Obviously an extension of Porygon. Spoke about how I like Porygon in the last section about Kanto. Another Pokemon I really like, and it's because of this, like getting every Pokemon, is Celebi. And that's because Celebi was the very last Pokemon I caught for this. I mentioned that I started Crystal early on. It was the last game that... It was the game I ended up playing last for this, because it just... Again, it took long... It took a while to get through, because I've already gone through this. But by the time I got to Celebi, I realized, oh shit, this is the last one that I, like, can properly get right now. So just, I threw my Master Ball at it because I hadn't spent it on anything else, and just like... like, it took a bit to hit, but like, after a few minutes, I finally realized, oh fuck. Oh shit, I've actually done it. And just like... I don't know, since that, I just really liked Celebi. I'm recording this, like, I think like a week or two since I've, like, actually done it, but, just... I really like Celebi now. So just... Yeah, I don't know. This section is ending, so I need to finish it up quick. Hoenn is really good. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's in my top 5 or not. Maybe it is. It probably is. I'm not sure. I'll have to like think about the proper rankings of my favorite Pokemon games. I definitely know what like my 2 favorites are, and we'll get to that. But yeah, I actually kind of stopped caring about Hoenn for a while before I played through Alpha Sapphire for this like challenge, I guess. Well, I guess it's a challenge because like it's a big thing to go through. I don't know. It took a while, so I'm just gonna call it a challenge. Yeah, actually, fun thing about that, I've never beaten Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. I've played a little bit through Emerald and Sapphire, but I just like never really beat them. I want to play Emerald one day, like all the way through. But for now, I've just beaten the 3DS Hoenn games, and I really, really like them. It was a lot of fun, like playing through these games that I loved when I was younger again, and like rediscovering, oh wow, oh no, Hoenn's great actually. Why did I stop loving this? It's just like, it's when Pokemon started like going for a more story direction, like they try to like expand the story a bit to make it have more stakes and like, you know, focus on the legendaries more. And like, it was cool. I really like both Groudon and Kyogre. I think they're very cool legendaries, especially with the Primal Reversion. I like both Team Magma and Team Aqua. Especially Team Aqua, mainly because of Archie. Like, he's just fucking cool. Like, I love his design, I love the way he talks. I also love the champion, Steven Stone. Oh, he's a very pretty man. He's very pretty and attractive, and I like him a lot. He's cool. He likes rocks. He's rich. Good for him. Again, I'm gonna bring up the manga. If you haven't read the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire manga, oh, you are missing the fuck out. Guys, they have character development in Pokemon. It's crazy. No, I'd say Ruby, the male protagonist from the Ruby and Sapphire manga, is probably one of my favorite Pokemon characters. Like, he loves Pokemon contests, and it's just like, he's just very flamboyant, and I love it. It's really cool, and he looks up to Wallace, which is nice. Wait, shit, is his name Wallace? Oh, I hope I'm remembering that right. It's the water type gym leader. I think I'm saying that right. Why have I just like blanked on that and like forgotten? Anyway, more Pokemon I can talk about. Rayquaza, I like that a lot. I've always loved Rayquaza ever since I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl when I was a child, and Rayquaza was one of the bosses. I think that was like the first Pokemon that I really like attached to, that I really liked. Deoxys. Deoxys is just fucking weird and really interesting. Like, it's kind of like the Ultra Beasts, which we'll talk about later. Like, it's just an alien. Like, it fucking comes from outer space, so it's not really a Pokemon. So I want to know more about it. It's also got like a really cool battle theme. Same with the main legendaries, Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. I like that battle theme a lot. But they're not my favorite legendaries from this generation. That would definitely have to go to the Reggie trio. Regirock, Registeel, and Regice. Or Regice if you prefer. If you're wrong, it's fine. Oh, the Regis are just so fucking cool, dude. Like, it's so interesting that they make you go through this long process. And like, obviously I've had the internet, so I can just like look these things up. But like, back in the day, you wouldn't have been able to do that. And I love the idea of just having to just actually like probably think to find your way to get these really cool Titan Pokemon with a fucking banger of a battle theme, especially in the Crown Tundra for Gen 8, when you can like battle them again. Oh, I fucking love that remix. The Regi Trio are so fucking cool, and Regigigas, well, I will talk about that when we get to Sinnoh in a bit. Oh, they're just fucking amazing. Like, probably I think they might actually just be my favorite legendaries. It's like, they're really fucking cool. Like, there they are on screen now. Ooh. Big lads, love them. We're coming up to the end of Hoenn here, so let's get on to... Wait, are we coming up to the end? Yeah, we're coming up to the end. It's just like taking a bit. Hold on. Alright, yeah, let's go on to one of my favorites. Okay, so... Pokemon Platinum is probably my favorite Pokemon game. I say that, but it's actually tied with games in the next generation, Gen 5, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Oh, Sinnoh's really fucking good. My first Pokemon games were Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but I was like 6, so I didn't really know how to properly play video games at the time. So I never ended up beating Sinnoh until... I never ended up beating a Sinnoh game until this year for this challenge. I played through Platinum, and I'd watched a Let's Play of it before, and like, it was good. But like, I hadn't played through it myself, and like, the moment that I knew that I fucking just adored the Sinnoh region was when I'd gone through Victory Road, and I'd finally gotten to the Pokemon League, and it was nighttime at the time. I think it was around like 2 or 3 a.m., and I heard the music outside. And I legit just sat there for a fucking hour. I'm not even exaggerating. I just sat there for an hour listening to the music. I just felt a fucking wave of emotion just fly over me. Just like... Oh, I was so happy. Just like... I'd gone through this game, which I'd had since I was a child. And I'd finally, like, done it. Like, I hadn't beaten the champion yet, obviously. That's, like, a whole other thing, which I will talk about in a second. It was just, I almost cried tears of joy. It was like, oh, it's so fucking good. Sinnoh's really good. The manga as well. I actually ended up finishing the Diamond Pearl Platinum manga before I finished the game. I was in the process of playing it. It's just like read the manga. I finished the manga first, and that was also really good. I wouldn't say as good as the Ruby and Sapphire manga, but fuck, it was really good. I love Sinnoh a lot. It's got some really cool Pokemon. Spiritomb, I've always fucking loved Spiritomb. It's just really interesting. Like, it's a bunch of souls together. Garchomp is just really fucking cool, like a land shark. Its mega's awesome as well. I love that shit. We got Porygon Z, of course, part of the Porygon line, so I've always loved that. Rotom. Rotom's just, again, really fucking interesting and cool. I like obviously you can't read this now in game, but I because the event isn't accessible, but I love like the lore that Rotom has with Charon from Team Galactic. It's just like a nice little story. It just adds world building, and I love that shit. I love it in Pokemon. Give me lore, give me story. Love that. Another one which I don't really have much of an attachment to, I just think is really cool. It's Dusknoir. Dusknoir's really cool looking. Another one like that, I do have a bit of attachment to, I guess, because it's connected to my favorite legendaries, is Regigigas. Like, it's just I really like it. It's cool. It's really fucking cool. I've said that a lot in this video. It's just fucking awesome and cool. Giratina as well. Oh, fucking great legendary. I love Giratina. This generation with legendaries and mythicals, fucking spot on. I think Sinnoh has some of the best Pokemon designs. I think the designs in this generation are peak Pokemon. Like, this is fucking amazing. Like, this is the best they could ever be. I guess now, because I want to have enough time to talk about it. I might finish it before I might not finish it before we get to the end. I'm not sure. My actual battle with Cynthia. I only had a team of, I think, 4 or 5. One of those was an HM slave, because for some reason I just didn't get a full team. I had Infernape, Garchomp, Yanmega, and I don't remember what the 4th one was, unfortunately. But it took me 3 tries to beat Cynthia, and just like the entire time I had the volume up to max. Like, that battle theme is a fucking banger, and just the only other time I felt exhilaration as like strongly as I did during that fight and the euphoria after actually beating Cynthia, the only other time I felt that is with Sephiroth in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, that's a good fucking feeling. Like, oh, I was just so happy that I finally done this shit. Okay, so Pokemon Black and White, they're both, specifically Pokemon White, because that's the only one I've played. It's tied with Pokemon Platinum for being my favorite Pokemon game. This is Pokemon White was the first Pokemon game that I actually beat myself. I remember where I was. It was like really late at night. I think I was like, I don't remember how old I was. I think I was like 11 or 12, and I was lying in bed at night. I had been trying for a good bit to like beat the final battle against N and Getsis, both of them. It's like I finally got it, and I was just like so happy. And I think my dad heard me because he came in to take my DS off me and tell me to go to sleep. But I can remember that so vividly, just being like so happy that I finally beat a Pokemon game. And ever since then, I've just loved Unova, and I've played through it countless times. I say that I've only played through Black 2 and White 2 once with Pokemon White 2, and it was really enjoyable. I just don't enjoy it as much as Black and White. This generation has a lot of really good Pokemon as well. Like, I don't think the designs are peak Pokemon. They're still, like, really fucking good, though. Like, maybe, like, second best in Pokemon. I'm not sure. I really like Gigalith. I've never used one, but I think it's really cool. Chandelure, Galvantula, Crocodile, also really just amazing-looking Pokemon. Cryogonal I actually really like. I've liked that ever since I watched Sugar Conroy's Pokemon Black and White Let's Play. I just like, I don't know, I watched it, I saw him make it work on a team, and I just really liked it, and since then I've just like, kind of really loved that Pokemon. Hydreigon I used it in, I think, it was one of the Alola games. I did train that up to a Hydreigon. God, that was really annoying. But I did it, which I'm happy about. I also really like Vanillux. I think Vanillux gets a bit too much hate. It looks cute. It looks nice. I like it. I actually yeah, no, I ended up using a Vanillux on my team, if I'm remembering correctly. I actually used one for Pokemon White. I also really like the Zorua line, both Zorua and Zoroark. I've always thought they were cool since I first saw them. So the story in this game is really fucking cool. Like, it's Pokemon Platinum is when they like started raising the stakes to like cosmic levels, which they go back to in like future games, obviously. This, they scaled it down a bit, but they make it work because it's just like Getsis, he's not like a cartoon villain. Like, he can be seen as a cartoon villain, but he can also be seen as like a real world, would actually be a real threat villain. Especially considering he's like the only character to ever properly threaten to kill another character in Team Rainbow Rocket in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. He threatens to like kill Lily, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Getsis is like kind of fucking terrifying, and I love him. He's also just really fucking manipulative, and he's like actually genuinely scary. But like, it's so cool. Then let's talk about like my actual favorite character ever in Pokemon N. N's just fucking cool. He's like, yeah, he was manipulated, but like, he goes on that journey. He sees people throughout his journey, like, getting along with Pokemon. He slowly realizes, oh hey, maybe people aren't so bad. And like, of course, Getsis fucking goes off at him, on him, and like by the time the second game comes around, he is like fully turned around and he accepts people. And he's like, he helps you out. He's also just like really pretty. I like that a lot. Hello, I love N. I'll actually be releasing another video soon where I go more in depth into. Well, I say more in depth. It's more so just me and my friend gushing about how much we love N. Yeah, and it's just fucking cool. The rivals in this game. I think the rivals in this game are like the peak of what rivals can be. This and Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 with Hugh, I think are the best rivals we've ever had. You have Bianca for the friendly rival, and you have Charon. Like, yeah, he's still your friend, but like he's more of a rival character. Like he's like, what's a good way to describe this? Like, he knows strategy. He takes Pokemon battling serious. He wants to be the champion just like you do, and like that's another thing we can go into. That we can lead into Alder, who's like, he's not my favorite champion by any means. Like, that's probably like Cynthia or Steven. Oh, Leon, actually, maybe Leon. But he gives the question, what do you want to do after you become the best? And I think that's actually a really good question, because I'm gonna be honest. Now that I've caught every Pokemon, these like past 2 weeks have gone by. I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. Like playing Pokemon. Like, I'm gonna be like slowly catching the multiple forms of every Pokemon, which we'll go into later. But like, I don't know. It's just strange. Like, I feel like it would be strange going through a Pokemon game now and just not trying to catch everything. But like that's just like personal, because like obviously I've done this whole thing now. I guess I can talk about some more. Actually, real quick, Team Plasma also, just like in general, is really cool. I like Team Plasma. I like what they were going for the whole like Peter angle, like, oh, liberate Pokemon. Some members genuinely believe that. Other members are cunts. We see that in near the end of the game and also in Black 2 and White 2. Some other Pokemon I really like from this are all of the Swords of Justice. I think those are really cool. I like Keldeo a lot, especially. I'm really glad they made Keldeo like catchable in the Crown Tundra, because like I had a Keldeo from the Wi-Fi exploit glitch. Well, not really glitch, like the Wi-Fi exploit you can do with the Gen 5 and 4 games. I haven't been able to make it work with Gen 4, unfortunately. But I got one that could have my like original trainer name, and you'll notice like if I can, I will make it so that the Pokemon has my name as the original trainer name. I'm very picky with that for some reason. Nearing the end of this, I should go through this quick. I also really like Kyurem, and Kyurem's just always been really cool to me. Just like this ice husk dragon. And the first mythical Pokemon I ever got, like as an event, was Meloetta. Alright, this is one where I feel like there's a fair bit to say, but not a lot of time, because they added like, I think only 75 Pokemon in Gen 6. I remember I was in year 7 at the time, so I think I was like 13. I was really excited for these games. I remember my friend Morgan at the time, he got it early, and I remember being very jealous of him. But yeah, I remember playing through these games for the first time, and I fucking loved them, but like over the years, I played through them again, and it's just like, I don't know, it just wasn't as good. And like the more like I think about it, yeah, Kalos isn't really that good. It's not terrible, but it could definitely be greatly improved, and wasn't really a good introduction to 3D Pokemon. If you look at the world map, it's just kind of all over the place. Like, you have Lumio City that leads both into a desert and a snowy area, which doesn't really make sense to me. The regional layout is just strange. I will say something I don't like. I will say something I do like, though. Lysander. Team Flare is like, yeah, it's funny, you can like laugh at them, their fashion. Lysander's fucking cool. Like, his design and his theme, especially in like his battle theme in Team Rainbow Rocket, the opening to that, ooh, it gives me chills every time. Like I think Lysander is genuinely really interesting, and I think if they had just maybe if they had more time or something, or if they just like, I feel like Team Flare could be greatly improved, and like the whole story of X and Y could just, it could be a lot better, and like I'm sad that it isn't. I think this is where Pokemon stories started to like go downhill a bit. They started to come back. They started to come back up with Alola, and they went down a bit with Galar. We'll get to both of those. Yeah, it just really upsets me because there's so much potential there. He's still like an interesting character. He might have died, not sure. Some Pokemon I like. I don't mind Chestnut. A lot of people really don't like Chestnut, and like I don't get why. I think it looks kind of cool, honestly. Another one, obviously, Greninja. Loads of people love Greninja. I am one of those people, especially Ash Greninja. I haven't like gotten one yet because I no longer have a copy of Sun or Moon, only Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I can't transfer the one I have in the demo. I'll get to it eventually, if I can get my friend Cameron to lend me his copy of Sun or Moon. I also really like Zygarde. I think Zygarde's really fucking cool. Oh, also, because it's on screen now, Goodra. I've used a Goodra before, and I really liked it. Yeah, no, Zygarde. I think Zygarde's fucking awesome. No clue why they just threw him in Alola and we didn't have a Pokemon Z, because if those leaks that came out are to believed, we were gonna get Pokemon Z, and it would have been really cool. Another thing, because we're like gonna be coming to the end here, Mega Evolution was so fucking awesome, and I'm so sad we don't have it anymore. Mega Evolution was the coolest thing, and I'm so sad that it's been replaced with Gigantamax, because it's not as good. It's make big. Okay, Alola. Ooh, boy, I have some things to say about Alola. I don't mind it. I think the setting and characters are both really enjoyable, and like I enjoy those a lot. But actually playing through the Alola games is so fucking annoying. Because it's so handholdy and it stops you so much, and it's just like, yes, the story's like really cool and interesting. I like it. But I also just want to get on with the game. Once you've played through it, like, I've played through Alola, I think 7 times now. Like, 2 of those times were Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Actually, is it 7 or maybe 6 times? One of those times was for this. 2 of those times were Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And then 3 of those times were Sun and Moon. I think I played through Sun twice. Maybe it's Moon. I don't know. But, yeah, I've played through this game a bit. So I'm not really sick of the characters, it's just I've seen a lot of them now. How? I'm not really the biggest fan of How. Like, he's fine, he's inoffensive, like, yeah, he's a friendly rival, it's not really what people wanted, but like, I don't know. I think he's better in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I know a lot of people really don't like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I didn't mind it. Like, yeah, they kind of made it so that Lusamine... I don't like what they did with Lusamine. She's just not as like intimidating a villain because like I think she's like probably trying to do good now, and that kind of ruins her character. But I don't know. She can still step on me. Lily's cool. She's there. The whole thing with Cosmog she's got going on is like nice. I don't have much to say about Lily. Kukui, I think he's like one of the coolest Pokemon professors we've got. He's like really, he's just fun, like very loud personality. I like how he just gets his Pokemon to attack him. It's like fucking feral, Jesus Christ. Guzma and Team Skull, probably some of the best teams we've had in a while, honestly, because I don't know, it's just like a nice change of pace to see this team who is basically just like a gang of kids who are like pretty much failed Pokemon trainers, because you see their Pokemon and like they're all Pokemon like lower level trainers would have. You get later on in the game. I remember there's this one point. It's right before you go into Vast Pony Canyon. They still have Pokemon like fucking Fomantis. Like, dude, you think it would have evolved by now? And like Zubat. These kids, they were trying. They didn't make it. But they got Guzma to take him in, and it was cool. That's kind of what happened with Gladion, except you know Gladion was a bit more competent. He like he has the whole Silvally, and he like his team improved through the game. He's a rival, it kind of has to. Team Rainbow Rocket as well in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Probably one of my favorite sequences in a Pokemon game, like this big crossover with a bunch of villains from previous games, like coming in all under Giovanni, which is kind of surprising, but I mean, because of that, Giovanni's kind of like really interesting. Like, how did he discover the Ultra Wormholes? How has he apparently gained power over the Ultra Wormholes? Because he can make them appear at will, it seems. So I hope they explore that further. Ultra wormholes are in, like, Galar. We've seen that in the Crown Tundra. I don't know, it's just really interesting. Ultra Beasts are really cool. I fucking love, specifically, Guzzlord and his world. It's like a ruined, howly city, which is kind of fucking creepy, but I love that in Pokemon games. It's like, give me the stuff that, like, shouldn't be for children. In like, a creepy way. I love that. Like, eerie, I mean. The other Ultra Beasts are fine. I like Stukataka. I use that quite a bit while trying to catch some Pokemon. Some other just, like, regular Pokemon I really like. Mimikyu, Decidueye, Vikavolt, and Araquanid. Those are all ones I like a lot. And Delmise. I really like the Alolan forms as well. The Alolan forms are cool. Like I said earlier, Exeggutor, I really like that. I like Lunala and Necrozma as well. They're probably my favorite legendaries from this generation. I will say, the Ultra Wormhole minigame in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I kind of fucking hate it. It was really annoying to deal with, especially when I was trying to get some Pokemon. But, I mean, I kind of never have to go through that again unless I choose to, which is great. Okay, moving on to Galar, which is, as of the most recent generation, and I'll make update videos when more generation comes out, because I am gonna, like, obviously keep trying to get every Pokemon as the new generations come out. This game could definitely be better, but I love it anyway. I've always loved Sword and Shield since they came out, and I feel like I'm biased because it's based on Britain, and, you know, I live in Britain, I am British, I'm Welsh. Kind of upset there's not as much Welsh representation in the game, but oh well. The characters in this game, fucking brilliant. Hop is like a contender for one of my favorites. Bede, not as much. He's alright. I don't really care for him much. So yeah, he makes me want to beat him because he's a bit of a prick, but yeah, it could be better. But yeah, no, Hop is fucking amazing. I think his development to where he decides to become a Pokemon professor is, like, new and interesting and, like, really cool. And I want to see him in future games. Like maybe he could show up as, like, Professor Hop. Sonia's also cool, like, mentoring him. It's very nice of her. One of my favorite champions from this game as well, Leon. He's just really fucking cool. And, like, these aren't very hard games. But Leon is someone who I genuinely struggled against, and actually, like, lost to my first time battling him, and I had to restart. So, yeah, Leon's just fucking cool. I love his, like, relationship with Hop. I love his, like, charisma, and I like, just, like, the pose. I don't like that he's got a Charizard, but, I mean, who does? Another character I really like, who's from the Crown Tundra, is Peony. He's just really fun and loud. He just loves his daughter so much. And, like, oh, he was probably so upset when she just decided to fuck off and be a rebellious teen, I guess. Maybe she's not a teen. She's probably around the player's age, which I think is like 11. So, yeah, no, I like Peony a lot. He's just a very fun character. And I also like the relationship he has with another one of my favorite characters, Chairman Rose. Chairman Rose is really disappointing because as a villain, it's not really explained well. It's just kind of shoved in the story kind of late. His motivations aren't very clear. But I love him anyway. And I love him because of what he could have been. I feel like Rose could have been one of the best villains in Pokemon, because, like, it feels like he's doing the wrong things for the right reasons. He wants Galar to live on, but the problem is, like, thousands of years in the future, so I don't know why he's, like, concerned about it now. And, like, he's so adamant, like, no, we need to get this done now. If his motivations were just explained clearer, and we had more, like, context throughout the game to show, like, that he is gonna be the villain, like, to show his motivations clearer, he could have been fucking amazing. Like, his battle theme, the opening to that, it gives me fucking chills every time, because, like, it's so cool and so nice, but, like, oh, it's wasted because the story isn't great. That upsets me. Ah, oh, fuck. The wild area is cool. I really like the wild area. Like, it's not great. It was definitely done better in the Isle of Armor. And then done way fucking better in Crown Tundra. I'm gonna say now, I think the Crown Tundra is what Pokemon should be. I think that's the best Pokemon experience, like, at least modern day Pokemon. I think that's the best we've probably had so far. And, Calyrex is probably one of my favorites now. I really like Calyrex. Other Pokemon I like are Galarian Moltres, Regieleki and Regidrago, of course. Like, they're new Regis, why would I not love them? I love the Regititans. Runerigus, Berserker, those new evolutions, I love those. Appleton, Toxtricity, and pretty much the entire Grookey line. The first time I played, I actually had... fuck, what's his name? The Inteleon line. I know it's not the Inteleon, it's, why have I just forgot? Sobble. It's the entire Sobble line. I like the first two evolutions of the Sobble line. I remember the first time I played, I didn't mind Inteleon, but, like, now that I think about it, like, why would you make a Pokemon based on a man, a dude, James Bond? It's fucking weird. Okay, these last few Pokemon here, like I said at the beginning, consist of stuff like alternate forms, shiny Pokemon. I have split these up into 5 different boxes. We have 2 for alternate forms, 1 for the entire unknown alphabet, 1 for shiny Pokemon, and 1 for special Pokemon gotten through gifts and events. I'm gonna be honest, not sure how to, like, differentiate gift Pokemon and event Pokemon, because, like, some of them are kind of the same thing, but, so that's why I like keeping them in the same box. I don't know, I don't really have too much to say about, like, just that specific topic of alternate forms. I will say, catching the different types of Alcremie, and Vivillon, I haven't done those yet. As you can see, like, this list isn't complete because, like, it's not part of the, it's not like, it doesn't go towards the Pokédex count. Catching all of those is gonna be a fucking bitch, but, like, I want to do it. I want to catch one of every form of Pokemon. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Some other stuff I could talk about? I guess I could talk about how I got some of the shiny Pokemon. You can't see them yet, but, like, you will in a bit, obviously. The first shiny Pokemon from this list that I remember getting is a Metapod that I got in Let's Go Eevee, and I caught that while I was looking for a Bulbasaur in Viridian Forest, which I was very happy when I saw that. I haven't trained these Pokemon at all, I just caught them and then threw them in the box, might as well. I also have a shiny... why have I forgotten the name? Shiny Zeraora. And I have that for the event that happened with Sword and Shield, where if enough people catch, or defeat a Raid Zeraora, then they would release a shiny Zeraora. Unfortunately, I don't have a regular color Zeraora, so I still need one of those, but I have a shiny, which is why I didn't include it in the 12 Pokemon I'm missing. There's also some Pokemon that I got from the Ultra Space Wilds. That's Ordino, Drapion, Swanna, Crustle. There are also some Pokemon I got from Max Raids, 2 of them. I got, here they are now. I got a shiny Excadrill and a shiny Curlia, which I got those on my first 2 online Max Raid battles, which is very lucky. I got these 3 shiny Sinnoh Pokemon, Sinnoh legendary Pokemon through the Gen 5 event exploit, which is the same way I got Darkrai, which is shown in the Sinnoh Dex, like the Sinnoh portion of the Pokédex. And the Heracross that we saw briefly there, I got that while I was looking for a Heracross, actually. It took me, like, legit, I don't know why it took so long, because I'm pretty sure the catch rate wasn't even that high. Maybe it is, I just don't remember. I spent like a good half an hour looking for a Heracross, and then when I finally came across one, it was shiny. I was losing my fucking mind. God, it made me so happy, though. And there you have it. That is what I have right now, like the most I can get, at least, of a living Pokédex. And I'm really fucking proud of it. Like, this took me 11 months and 2 days. But, like, I'm just so happy that I've actually managed to do this. Like, I've been a fan of Pokemon since I was 6 years old, and, like, I can't imagine
a big percentage of the fans have done this, so like, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy that I managed to get it done. I will obviously be updating this list as more generations of Pokemon come out, and I will try to get the mythicals when I can. Hopefully, if they do Gen 4 remakes, I can get a good amount of those fairly easy. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I am working on a very long video. Not sure when it's gonna be out. I recorded that with 2 of my friends a while ago. Maybe like a few months, probably, knowing my motivation for work as well as like college work I actually have to get done. It'll be out when it comes out. I only have like 1 video planned. I have a few videos scripted, but well, not scripted. I have a few scripts I'm working on. I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah. Sorry for taking up your time a bit more here. Goodbye. Also, here are my 3 Sword and Shield diplomas for a complete Pokédex. I don't need to show these, but they're the first ones I ever got, and I'm really happy about it.